Hello, my name is Skylar Williams, and this is my presentation Theory Meets Reality Personal Reflections on Developmental Psychology. This is my list of contents, and I will do an introduction. I will do my first theory, my second theory, my reflection, and then conclusion. So, to start off, in this presentation, I will demonstrate my understanding of two developmental psychology theories. I will connect each theory to my personal experiences and growth. The two theories I've chosen to evaluate are Erikson's psychosocial stages of development and Kohlberg's moral development theory. I chose Erikson's theory because I see it as an outline for my life and I resonate with its key takeaways, which you will hear about later, and then I chose Kohlberg's theory because it helps me understand what guides me to make certain decisions that others may not agree with. So, Erikson's psychosocial stages of development. This theory was developed by Erik Erikson, who proposed a lifespan model of development. The model displays how social relationships shapes our personality. His theory suggests that in our lives we go through 8 stages, each marked by a psychosocial crisis that we must resolve. I can apply Erikson's theory to my life because I connect to the adolescent stage. In my years of this age, I faced the conflict of discovering who I am in this world. In this stage of my life, I've explored different interests in hopes of finding my own unique self. I can unfortunately admit that I have yet to resolve this conflict within myself. I am constantly facing the idea that I may never find my purpose. And in a high school where everyone is working to graduate and go to college so they can pursue careers, it's really difficult because I don't know what I want to do. I'm struggling with this question of who am I, what do I want to be, what is my purpose? And with so many people around me, I'm constantly comparing myself to those, wondering if I'll ever find my purpose, wondering if I'll ever figure out who I am. And that's why I can connect to this theory. And this is like an outline of the stages of development. So the first stage is infancy, trust versus mistrust, and the virtue of hope. So they're pretty much wondering, can I trust you? Can I trust the world? Early childhood, which is 1 3 years, autonomy versus shame. Well, like what can I do? Stuff like that. And then play age, initiative versus guilt. Can I make my own decisions? Is what they're trying to figure out. School age, industry versus inferiority, which is competence, like pretty much what is going on. And am I just like everyone else? Can I be just like everyone else? Can I succeed? Pretty much. And adolescence, which is my stage, who am I? What I want to be? Intimacy versus isolation. Can I love anyone? Can anyone love me? Middle age, rigidity versus stagnation. Can I care for something? So pretty much at the stage, adults wanted to care. They want to care and nurture children, their job, their community, stuff like that. Old age, rejection versus despair. They're pretty much reflecting on their life at this point. How was my life? Did I have a meaningful life? Pretty much questions like that. So now let's move on to my next theory, Kohlberg's moral development theory. This theory was developed by Lawrence Kohlberg, who believed that we individuals progress through 6 different stages of moral reasoning. These stages are grouped into 3 different levels. The pre-conventional level withholds the 2 stages of avoiding punishment and self-interest. The next level, the conventional level, includes the good boy attitude and law order morality stages. Finally, the post-conventional level includes the social contract stage and the principle stage. I can apply this theory to my life by better understanding the moral reasoning of those around me. I can identify what level of moral reasoning they are at and better understand what influences their responses to certain questions. I have reached the post conventional level and I reside in the 5th stage, which is the social contract, and I'm constantly making choices that benefit not just me but everyone around me. I'm aware of the rules that are set and I try to make my hardest to help everyone I can. I speak for my team, not just for myself. And what I mean by that is I'm a cheer captain at my high school, and when we make decisions for our team, when I'm making a decision, I'm making sure that it's not just going to benefit me. I'm just not the only one that's going to be happy about it. I want to make sure my whole team is involved and I'm making sure that they are part of my decision and it's not just going to benefit me, but my community and everyone I care about. And this is what the stages look like. The pre-conventional stage, the 2 stages, conventional stage, these 2 stages, and post-conventional stage. And these are the social contract is what I believe I'm in. So key takeaways from these theories are personalities developed throughout our lives. Each involves a core conflict that must be resolved. We develop a psychological virtue when to resolve our conflict. Failing to resolve a conflict can be resolved later but won't have negative effects, which is Erikson's theory. And then Kohlberg's theory, the conventional level, which is self-interest and avoiding punishment. The conventional level, which is the laws, societal norms, and social expectations. The post-conventional level, and then the ethical principles and a sense of justice. And this is my quote: the highest and most beautiful things in life are not to be heard about, nor read about, nor seen about, if one will, are to be lived. This is by Soren Kierkegaard. That's it. Bye!